afternoon, internet world. It's Motivational Monday. And today, it's actually Blue Monday. How does it feel to treat me like I do? Those among us who are my age will probably recognise that song. That's the only Blue Monday that I can think of. Whenever I think of Blue Monday, I just go straight to New Order. I don't think about what actually today is, because today, statistically, managed to say that with my tongue barring, is meant to be the most depressing day of the year, apparently. Some scientist somewhere worked it out one day. And I think that's a load of cobblers, really, because just because it's January, and just because we're a bit fat skin and all the rest of it, or thin skin, or whatever you want to be, doesn't mean to say it should be a depressing day. But maybe it is for some. But it's not for me. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment, actually. I'm feeling pretty glowy, pretty positive. And so I like to just pop on here and pass that positivity through the tinterwebs onto you beautiful lot. And what I want you to do today, because if you are feeling like, Blue Monday is genuinely kicking in for you, I want you to do something silly. Yeah, do something silly. Now, I'm not talking the level of silliness like getting back with your ex, or, taking out a £20,000 bank loan and blowing it on fast cars and loose women. We're not going to that level of silliness, not really. I'm talking more whoopee cushion level of silliness. Bit of juvenile humour, that always goes down a treat. Do something silly. Walk across the zebra crossing and do the Ministry of Funny Walks, something like that. Ring a friend up and randomly tell him a joke. Do something that just, inside you get that little bubble of giggliness rising up that just makes you go like that. Do something like that today, because do you know what? It's like, was it Spike Milligan, or was it, I can't remember, it was Spike Milligan or Roald Dahl. Somebody will tell me, no doubt. Yeah, smiling is infectious, you catch it like the flu. And that's the only kind of flu we want to be catching at the moment, isn't it? We just want to be, sending those smiles out into the world. And maybe the silly thing would be just smiling at a random stranger. Try not to get yourself arrested or knocked out or anything, you know what I mean? Don't be doing it just grinning like an idiot at somebody, making them feel really uncomfortable. But it's like walking down the street sometimes, people will pass me and I'll just go, hello. But they probably think I'm a grinning idiot. But that's fine if they do, But sometimes people just smile back, and it might just lighten the day a little bit. We've all got loads to bear, haven't we? We really, really have. And sometimes a little bit of kindness from a stranger can just go a really, really long way, can't it? So I think if we can spread a bit of happiness today, spread a bit of the joy, even if you're not feeling very joyful yourself, which is fair enough, because I have pretty grim times. I'm not bouncing off the walls all the time. You might think I am. I am pretty hard work to live with, I suppose, because I can be a bit off the wall. But I'm not. I do have times when it all just gets a little bit too much, doesn't it? But then I try and do something silly. I like silly comedians like my dad. I got that from my dad, I think. He likes silly comedians. He loves Spike Milligan. He loves Billy Connolly, people like that. People who are a bit daft, a bit off the wall. And I think that's where I've got it from. And I like to spread that daftness and silliness sometimes. It's like the way I go through life is, if people are laughing at me, then they're leaving somebody else alone, aren't they? You know what I mean? It's like I've got quite broad shoulders. I can take it most of the time, and I don't mind being laughed at. I'm like, yeah, all right then. They're going to laugh at me, bit of a clown, that's fine. They might leave somebody else alone who maybe, he's having a bit of a tough time and can't really take it. So that's cool by me. I don't mind doing that. But that's what I want you to do today, is you don't need to be as much of an idiot as I am, because sometimes I find myself quite ridiculous, to be fair. You know what I mean? I really do. I think, good grief, Susan, rein yourself in. But I never do. Never. So, yeah, just be a little bit silly today. That's the motivation, is to do something a bit daft. Just a little bit. Tell yourself a joke. I've told you before, I do that. I tell myself little jokes and I end up giggling. Sure, I should be put away somewhere. Probably would have done like 100 years ago. They'd have locked me right up, wouldn't they? But never mind. Anyway, as long as I'm entertaining people and as long as I'm keeping people happy, that's one of the most important things for me. So that's it for today. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all getting through. I hope you're all... It's actually, even though it's meant to be Blue Monday, it's all meant to be grim and grey. Here in the beautiful Astley of the village, it's actually quite a nice day out there. We got a bit of a frosty start and it's panned out to be all right. It's dry. There's enough blue sky to make a pair of sailor's pants. So, you know, it's not a bad day at all. It's all panning out quite nicely. I'm going to go make some dirty rice for tea, you know, make a nice tea, nice nutritious tea and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, not having a bad day, considering it's meant to be the worst day of the year. I think I'm doing all right. And hopefully you will be too, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to get through today and enjoy it. Do something stupid, do something a bit daft. So there you go, you got licence to be silly today. So that's all I've got for today. I hope you're going to have a good week. I hope you're going to have a good positive week. I hope if things aren't particularly positive for you at the moment, I hope you're managing to get through. Just keep going, head down. You'll be okay. It will be all right. Genuinely will. Okay then, my beauties. Well, you carry on being great, gorgeous and good. And be as beautiful as you possibly can be, because you are inside and out. You're all amazing and wonderful. And thank you all for watching once again my waffly Monday rubbish. Okay then, peace out, muddy funkers.